we have just hit 2 million streams on Turn Red, you see me?
Big bomber class me for busting on me head. A sexy gal say she want to give me head. When me fuck pussy turn red.
So many of our citizens are in jail for various crimes, but they're not all criminals.
Bang. She says she love fame Edjahz more than Dexter Dams. Fame Edjahz no believe her, she want take him for idiot. You want a brimstone aka but cannabis this representing fame Edjahz.
One leap of blood clot smoking at the air. Fucking at the kitchen, she was fucking at the chair. Fucking at the bathroom, cock it up on the stairs. And when me step in at the club, every girl a draw near.
Up move, it's never a down move. You don't know if you make a stay up on a brand new show, a fresh new show. Big up all of my subscribers and all of my viewers them. And all wanna subscribe it, nothing at all, no change. The door is always open, so no know if you go do. On this show, we have some interesting update for run through. As usual, I don't know how Edjahz get to work. We don't drop the standards at no time. Now, I have the teacher himself, VYBZ KARTEL, and send a message out there to a couple of veteran giant artists. And we are talking about the ones that always have a problem with the youth them. VYBZ KARTEL diss them up and deal with them wicked and make them know them bad mind the youth them. And the youth them time, feed them time over. So time them for face the reality of the situation. Can't tell you no who direct VYBZ KARTEL are sending a message to, because the entertainer no call no name, but all I know him deal with that message are wicked. Him go as far as for send the elder them under them mother.
Every gal a go on bad, me have the style and pattern to make the gal and go on mad. Pussy off it happy, pussy off it sad. Pussy off it climax type, pussy you fi have.
We also have the Gargamel himself, Ninja Man, send a serious message to a government official from behind the bars. The entertainer send that one here on behalf of him fellow inmates them. It's like Ninja show the bigger heads them say have all type of people in prison. You have innocent and you have guilty. Likewise, you have couple round there will end up guilty based off of circumstances. And you also have individuals who change in a real life. So it's like Ninja Man a request from the government for play some kind of system for them kind of inmate that when them left prison something out there for them. The entertainer basically want to start a rehabilitation program under him belt. Remember him round there and see what go on for himself. So more than likely him buck up on someone so him know say nothing around so. And it now go get better, it only a get worse cause them prisoner turn in a monster. Sometimes you go in the innocent and come out as a demon.
Shiggy wicked Islam, look up metal water and body long. If you're looking for your 1 minute man, goddamn, she get the wrong man.
Also alongside the update, we have the big bad video finally here. Bad artist MDotR finally forward show with the bad video theme viral track Turn Red. Loyal subscribers must know which part they cause we already reviewed that track there. No doubt the artist deal with that track they raw and brawling. And it again attraction all over, not just locally. The foreigner them quickly gravitate to that one here. So it's like the entertainer love the feedback we get and decided to drop a music video. And the exact music video I want to see a display on the screen now and then we are speak off. So we are going to show you what going for that visual from MDotR. But first, make we get the teacher VYBZ KARTEL situation out of the way. The world boss not like how the elder them a move. It's like a cycling of the generation them. Every time you have a new set of youth forward, you have a new set of elder cow them down. And basically I show some bad mind ways. Una little old wash up blood clot artists go on like music stopper on a foot. Una can stop dancehall from change. Una blood clot god. And that go all of the youth them yard and tell them for DJ like uno. Fucking waste man uno be. 70s couldn't stop 80s. 80s couldn't stop 90s. 90s couldn't stop 2000. It come back to bad mind. Nobody now want hear uno again. Just go and do some Heineken Star Time show and go suck uno mother and low youths. I want to see what una go do when una dead and buried. Cause life goes on and music goes on. Suck uno mother, I'm tired of uno man. And una go on like uno was so great. How many decades it take uno forget simple gold selling singles or gold selling album? Move on a blood clot. A brand new music review show. Make sure you review them all bad mind pussy you know. Tell them stop time if them bad. Rewind it if them badder. What a message right there from the world boss. That one there forward straight off of the artist decks. Can't give you no confirmation if the teacher write it. But just know say it's on behalf of the entertainer. So I don't know any people. I don't know what kind of play VYBZ KARTEL see are here. But it look like a loose play there from some veteran or some giant artists in the business get the entertainer dark. The artist send a message here with no regards. Can't tell you no who that one here go for cause the entertainer never call no name or give you no hint. And uno know for your major style, uno the instigating job around here. But that no mean uno can't do it. Feel free to speculate in the comment area. You know, big up the teacher, hold the faith, Freedom Street nearby.
Oh, the active my father. Listen, people, big up yourself. Thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate it so much. We have just hit 2 million streams on Turner Edjahz. See me? Come on, my bro. We're there with Dream Fruit. This is how we're living now. We're hitting millions of streams, so we got Dream Fruit in the studio for the studio session.
Big bomber class me for busting on me head. A sexy gal say she want to give me head. When my fat pussy turn red. Gymnastic, now the pussy dead.
So as you can see people, MDotR music video release. And just like the audio track itself, I see where the music video brawling and raw. Big up the Reggae UK selector, they make this possible. The production team back up this workpiece. The first place where most people hear that track here over Reggae UK selector freestyle show. Reggae selector get a good feedback based on a show the way me do with MDotR. So as a smart, quick thinking producer, Reggae them do the right thing and make magic happen. Now we reach to this, the track a tear down the place. I'ma feel like the main reason why this one I get so much attraction are because it catchy.
When me day port more down on I go Z. West Cumberland, Waterford, 3 West. Wake up in the morning, you know so that me bless. Smoke so much weed, them think I'm not dread.
Simple, raw and brawling. MDotR now speaking in English, he might get the people them raw power. And look how we have entertainers out here run from authentic music. When the artists finally get the international look deck, them want cross over and tap in a foreign things. And now men say this is our thing, I draw the international market them. People, the work piece are from MDotR a clot, you know. You have people all over request collab from the entertainer. It a clot in a views on all streaming platform. No doubt, this look like the hit for the artist. The link is on the platform, go check out the music video for yourself. Because as we said before, that one here raw like the song, we could get for play more site, we have to chop out some height. So forget the fullness, click on the link up on the flat and go and go check it out for yourself. You know, big up MDotR, bad my G.
Me no give a fuck, me no give a rascal. Bedroom bully, make the pussy talk. Big dirty bass, the one you fully dark, how the pussy blood clot. You know we fully dark.
People, man, tell us, say, do not miss the headline show in January the 27th. You're going to see these guys Dream Fruit at the event, same way. Exclusive fruits, that's how we're living. Thank you so much for the 2 million streams, man. I love you lot. Look out for the remix as well.
Ninja Man's letter to the Jamaican Prime Minister, Security Minister, the opposition leader, and other interested parties. Compiled and narrated by Jojo Mac. I am Desmond Ballantyne, popularly known as dancehall artist Ninja Man. I am addressing this letter to you in hopes that you will take into consideration the proposals I am presenting as a citizen of this great island, Jamaica. As you are no doubt aware, I am currently incarcerated in the Jamaican prison system. Being incarcerated has given me first-hand insights into same system. Thus, I would like to take the opportunity to present a proposal to you on behalf of thousands of inmates who are a part of this system and by large, the Jamaican people. I believe being incarcerated should not be a hindrance to me or anyone else in the system contributing to Jamaica in a positive way. Therefore, I would greatly appreciate you giving thought to the following, and that it does not get buried in the recesses of your minds. Firstly, so many of our citizens are in jail for various crimes, but they're not all criminals. While we understand that a prison system must be in place, I do believe that the system, in the interest of all Jamaicans, should find a way to rehabilitate those who are at some point scheduled to return to the general populace. It is imperative that the powers that be see them for who they were before they became the people who got involved in crimes or the situations that placed them in this system. The men and women who are incarcerated should be given some hope that when they return to society, they will have options, or more than likely, a great number of them will return to the very thing that got them locked up in the first place, maybe worse. When a man or woman loses all sense of hope for self-reliance, their mental state is no longer normal. The need for survival is what will prompt them. Therefore, the general populace will no doubt be at risk. If a system is put into place to counteract these potential outcomes, everyone involved will be able to breathe a lot easier. When melancholy sets in, no one knows where the axe will fall. The only thing we can be sure of is that it will. So considering the options that I am proposing to you will ultimately be in the best interest of all the citizens of Jamaica. One element that is missing from the system in Jamaica is an institution to rehabilitate those who have been incarcerated. We cannot deny that no one was born a criminal. All babies were born innocent beings. The system created criminals, whether through their upbringing or the ills of society. It is imperative that we create a system to help the people who are locked up to achieve self-reliance. We have great tradesmen, mechanics, bodywork professionals, carpenters, furniture makers, etc. in institutions across Jamaica who simply wake up in the mornings, take a shower, get fed, play football, and get back into lockup. There are a lot of unused skills that are going to waste. I feel that I, being institutionalized, should be more than just for punishment. I am not here to buy guns or form gangs. I'm here to change the mindset of the youth, and I'm asking the government to assist me with restarting a rehabilitation program that I'm willing to spearhead. I have already spoken with the superintendent and the deputy commissioner of the prison and requested a meeting from both. After that meeting, I would like to request a meeting with the Minister of Security, Minister of Justice, the Chief Justice, and the Prime Minister to be held at the prison institution. I would love if they could visit the institution so they can see firsthand what we are dealing with, so they can find ways and means to deal with the problems at hand. A huge percentage of the people inside these prison walls came in at an early age. Their best years are spent there. Their chances of making something good of themselves are tarnished. The burden of the prison institution should not be placed on the citizens of Jamaica. We must find a way for the institution to maintain itself. Computer classes, technician classes, mechanical, among other things, should be implemented. There are furniture makers who could make furniture. The furniture could be put on the auction block by having a yearly auction. A system could be set up where the general public can have their vehicles repaired, painted, accessorized, etc. at a cost lower than what is being offered on the outside. The prisoners involved in these work programs could benefit from a percentage of the proceeds. The greater percentage goes into an account for the institution that could be used for repairing the buildings, among other things. If the prisoner has a child, a portion of that could go to that child, and a small percentage goes in an account for that prisoner, so when he leaves the institution, he will have something to give him a new start, thus reducing the risk of him going back into society penniless and resorting to crimes in order to survive. Jamaican people are very ambitious. If a man spent 10-15 years in prison, when he returns to the general population, he will see his peers who are well advanced with homes and vehicles and income while he has to start from scratch. If he gets a chance to improve on his skills while institutionalized and be able to have funds set aside for him for the work he did, it will give him an opportunity to move forward without having to commit another crime. Hence, the importance of rehabilitation should be foremost in our minds in order to reduce crime in the country and empower its citizens. The framework of the institution needs a reset. I will fight with every ounce of my bone, my blood, my life, my skin, my flesh, and my knowledge until we have an institution where, when youths are released, we can see them being rewarded for being the person they have become and not the person they used to be. I want to ask the Jamaican Human Rights Organization, what are you doing? There are some older inmates at General Penitentiary. A greater percentage of them are so old and they're sick and shaking, needing medical attention. They can no longer be a menace to society. They should be released from prison. Some have spent 30 or 40 years locked up and need medical attention. The General Penitentiary is overpopulated. 6 feet by 4 feet wide cells are housing 3 to 5 men at any one time. Send home these older men to their families. They're not physically or mentally capable of resorting to any kind of crime. The Human Rights Organization will need to step up to the plate and do their jobs effectively. For the amelioration of the country in general. I am making this proposal, which will be set forth in a more professional manner for the people of Jamaica and not for any rewards. I do not expect to be praised. That's not my intent. I simply want to see Jamaica become a better place where its citizens can feel safe. In everything that we do, we can expect hiccups, but we must implement a program that will serve for the greater good. They say nothing beats a trial but a failure, but they also have another saying that if you try and fail, you should try again. We can impress upon the youth the importance of being a good citizen. In the 1980s election, which was a bloody one, I was on the front of a battlefield. Shabba Ranks and I became friends. There was a war going on between Tower Hill and Mall Road. Mall Road people did not like Shabba Ranks, as well as Tower Hill people did not like Ninja Man. I did not just do the song Living on Free Food Ticket. I called a peace meeting between the two factors. I put on a peace dance at Seaward All-Age School the first time Kilimanjaro played at that venue. It was a life and death dance because a lot of people were afraid. But when the dance ended, there was full-fledged peace. We can build back a peaceful Jamaica. It's possible. I have been a man of peace all my life. People may want to call me a criminal, but I'm the first to say peace and the last to say war. I am the first to want to build my country and the last to break it down. The earthquake we got recently was a cry from Mother Earth that she's displeased with the way we are operating. We need to get back to putting God on the forefront because we are not living right. Father God has gone to prepare a place for us and leave Mother Earth to take care of us, and we are disrespecting her every chance we get. Forget about climate change. It's the earth crying out to us, and we better take heed. It would be wise to initiate this effort by ceasing to disrespect the women of our society. A man is as weak as a branch of a dry tree, but that same man could be strengthened by a woman who is the root of that tree. So taking care of our women is paramount. I pray that everyone addressed in this letter will take its contents into consideration and move toward making that difference. I promise to elaborate more on these topics once my requests are honored. Thank you. I am Desmond Valentine, Ninja Man.
That was it for the show. Big up all of my subscribers and all of the viewers that may stay until the end of the show. Really appreciate it. Bless up on yourself and go and live good.
Run my money fast, meaning a funny talk. Chick Glock there, everybody gone. I miss a listen to me clear. Hey, I miss a listen.